see you inside?
Yes, I'll see you inside.
Great to meet you, Katie.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, that's my type. I think that's my type. Oh, hi.
Katie Thurston and John Hersey have done their first interview as a couple on Katilyn Bristowe's podcast, Off the Vine, and here is everything you need to know. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news. We've got all of the tea and the details on Katie and John's updates and how they started their relationship. But before we get into it, you guys know what you gotta do. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any future Bachelor updates. As always, I'm your host and Bachelor expert, Zachary, reality, and Katie and John are spilling all of the tea about how they met and what their relationship has been like since sharing it publicly during Katie's 12 days of messy. The infamous 12 days of messy gave us a lot of content to cover over here. Now, we have to kind of start at the beginning because when John originally walked out of the limo on Katie's season, she was initially really attracted to him and interested in him.
I feel like I'm dreaming twice as hard right now.
I feel the same way, so we're on the same page.
Well, it's fantastic to meet you. You look wonderful, gorgeous.
Thank you.
She even made a comment saying that's her type when he walked out of the limo on night 1, and he was actually in my top 4 predictions from night 1 as well. However, since it's so hard to talk to all of the men during night 1 and even the first couple of weeks, Katie was not able to get too close to John and make that connection, especially because John was really camera shy and awkward on camera. John admits he fumbled the ball. John says being on camera was so weird for him and it's not a normal environment, so he was awkward, and Katie ended up sending him home week 2. I mean, that's pretty relatable. Not everyone is gonna thrive in that environment with 30 cameramen staring at you as you try and form a connection with someone that you are dating. However, that is the show he signed up for, so points are there on both sides. Since this show ended, you know, they both were living in San Diego and they were able to form a friendship and connect through mutual friends. While Blake came to visit Katie after the show and the three of them all hung out, John really liked Blake, except he did notice Blake was trying to take advantage of Katie and the platform of the Bachelorette. Katie tried really hard to make the relationship work with Blake, and he unfortunately just did not put in the effort, and John really saw how much Katie was struggling to end that relationship and disappoint herself and Bachelor Nation, and things just did not work out between them. And at the end of the day, Blake and Katie were not meant to be, and it has nothing to do with John. Now, Blake did go on eDaily Pop last week and said that he believed there was emotional cheating between Katie and John, but no physical cheating before Blake and Katie officially ended their relationship.
Look, I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't ask. You think there was some overlap between your lady and John? And you?
Emotionally, maybe, not physically. I really don't believe there's anything physical. I really don't.
Because I'm ready to fight somebody for blue eyes.
No, she's better than that. She's better than that.
They didn't really talk too much about that. They kind of just said that they had this foundation as friends first, so that's why they were able to form a relationship quickly, and things just came really naturally between them. They thought about hiding their relationship, but because Katie just went through so much hiding her relationship with Blake, she didn't want to live that life anymore, especially since the show was over, so she just embraced the relationship with John and said screw the backlash. And that's when starting 12 Days of Messy came into play, and it was originally a fan's idea to do 12 Days of Messy, and she thought it would be fun and lighthearted and kind of pay tribute to her season. She even gave Blake a heads up on the song choice the day before she was going to use it, and the songs were all positive for the guys except for Becca and Thomas. She gave Thomas a song on day 4 that didn't really sit well with him and Becca, and that's when Katie rethought her 12 Days of Messy, and that's the reason she decided to not include Greg in the 12 days, even though that is what Bachelor fans were waiting for the entire time, all the way up until day 12. She decided to leave it out and just use it as an opportunity to announce her relationship with John in a pretty iconic and very messy way.
But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.
And now it kind of all worked out the way it was supposed to, because Katie and John have been going strong for quite some time now, a little over 6 months. They actually even moved in together last month. John moved into Katie's place where they spend lots of time with Katie's cat Tommy, and they even got a van together which they named Leroy. Actually, John named it Leroy, and Katie is not a big fan of the name, but she said, whatever, John, you can have this one. And they plan on spending a lot of time in the van over the summer, traveling around. I think they're gonna do do a cross-country road trip, so that seems super fun. Good for them. Can't wait to see that content. Katie and John talk all about living their lives as a couple, living together, some of their messy habits, some of the things they bring out in each other. John says that Katie is really messy around the house and that she's working on it. You know, she's always lived alone. Katie really likes how John is super adventurous and spontaneous, and he really brings her out of her shell. And John also feels the same way about Katie since she's so outgoing and he could be really shy at times. So the two of them really balance each other and work well as a couple, and they seem super happy and genuine. And they really kind of are just enjoying each other's company and enjoying their relationship. They have no plans to get engaged at the moment, even though they did do a photo shoot recently and everyone thought it was an engagement announcement, but they were actually just kind of mocking Mike Fleiss, who says everything is historic on Twitter when nothing is historic that Mike Fleiss says. So they're not engaged, but they have been together for a while, so an engagement, kids could possibly be in the future for them, but right now they're really content with their relationship and they're just taking things one day at a time. So I want to hear from you guys. Do we think Katie and John are in it for the long haul? Do we think they're gonna get married one day and spend the rest of their lives? Does this, you know, love story that they had make them stronger because of all they went through? I honestly think they're endgame. I think they're gonna last forever. I really see a connection between the two of them. They just seem really happy together listening to them on the podcast this morning. So let me know your thoughts. I wanna hear what you guys think in the comments down below. So before you guys go, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any Bachelor Nation news updates. We might be in the off season of no Bachelor airing on our TV screens right now, but we're still going to be keeping up with all of the Bachelor Nation news and drama. So be sure to follow us over here at Shared News and follow me on my own social platforms at Zachary Reality for even more Bachelor and Bachelorette tea. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.